Hi, I'm Salah and I'm here with Preme Magazine and I'm here to take a snack test. So technically you're not supposed to have coffee on an empty stomach, I hear. So I'm using this as an excuse. Go for it. Oh, yum. So I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions, but I think they're starting to, we're in the right direction. I think they're starting to fade a little bit with more Arabic music making its way into mainstream, kind of mainstream. Where do I feel like I fit? I mean, it's cool because I feel like there's a little bit of a scene bubbling up in Jordan, and I feel like I'm part of like this new generation of Arabic music where we're kind of mixing the traditional and the modern. So these are Partake chocolate chip cookies, vegan, gluten-free. I haven't had a cookie in a really long time. Pretty good. They're like somewhere in the middle, chewy slash kind of crunchy. They're really good. So it's funny, my songwriting is definitely very pop. I think I appreciate the math behind pop songwriting, but I think there's a lot of culture that I bring to my music and my art that I think once you get into the pop like realm or the pop path, you kind of lose some of that, or it dilutes at least. So I think it's a little bit of both. I would call myself a pop artist. These are chive and garlic. So these would go great with hummus. Nothing I can talk about, but yes, I have a few collaborations coming up hopefully later this year. In terms of projects, we're about to shoot a music video here in New York, which will kind of embody my time here when I was making music in English, because a lot of my Arab fans ask, how did you start music? And they're always super surprised when I say I started in English. And I lived in New York by myself as an Arab female. So that's always a topic of conversation. So I kind of wanted to showcase that in my next music video, which we'll be working on during my time here. Okay, so next we have truffle popcorn. I love anything truffle. It's funny, I don't really smell the truffle. I can taste it though. These are really good. Okay, I think these are my favorite. Okay, that was really cool. Because I lived in New York for 6 years after college, and I remember just walking around and looking up at all of these billboards and thinking, I wish that could happen for me. And then I saw some of my friends have billboards, and I was making music in English at the time. So it's so cool that that happened after I made the transition to making music in Arabic. It was really cool because basically my entire Jordanian community, music community, and childhood, like my community from childhood, all came to support when that happened. So it was really awesome. And I mean, it's New York City, Times Square. Okay, these are also by Partake, ginger snaps, also vegan, gluten-free. These are pretty good. They're not like too gingery. Tastes like a butter cookie almost, even though they're vegan. I'm into this one. So I feel like after making the transition, I wrote a song called Bueno, and everything from the topic to the production, to the sound choices, to the melodies, they all felt like they were super authentic to me. And when I put that song out, something clicked. And I realized I wasn't trying to make music for anything. I was just making what felt true and authentic. And as cheesy as that sounds, it's something I ask myself every time I'm working on something, whether it's a music video, a photo shoot, like, does this feel like me? And I think once you find that as an artist, you kind of are able to stay more grounded. Okay, caffeine. I love truffle and I love popcorn. I could probably live on this. These were like really surprising. They weren't too gingery and they just had like this buttery taste. So love them. This would go great with hummus, which I love. And then I did not like these. These were actually pretty good, but I usually like my chocolate chip cookies chewy. So مرحبا، أنا دانا صلاح وأنا هون مع بريم ماجازين وعملنا السناك تيست وهدول كانوا السناكس المفضلة إلي بالترتيب. باي.